You spend days scripting, filming, and editing, and your videos crawl to barely 100 views. Meanwhile, someone records on their phone in 5 minutes and blows up overnight. Frustrating, right? Here's the thing. YouTube has shifted. What worked a couple of years ago doesn't really shift the needle that much today. And in this video, I'll break down what's changed, how the algorithm actually treats small channels right now, and the framework that's helping creators like you finally get consistent traction. By the end, you'll know exactly how to set yourself up as the kind of small creator YouTube wants to recommend, not just toss into the shuffle. The problem isn't that you're lazy or unlucky, it's that most of the advice floating around is based on a version of YouTube that really doesn't exist anymore. Years ago, you could rely on search. If you made a tutorial on how to tie a tie, you'd rank and pull steady views for months to come, but that's not really the case today. Search is only a tiny fraction of the traffic, and now YouTube is all about suggestion, home feed, subscriptions, up next, and that's where the battle for attention really happens. The reality is when your video shows up on someone's homepage, it's sitting right next to their go-to creators, the one they've watched religiously for years. Some have editors, designers, huge budgets, more than your yearly income, so your thumbnail has to grab attention faster, right? Your title has to spark curiosity that pulls them away from what's already familiar to them. And the kicker is we're also living in an era where AI can generate endless tutorials and summaries, and if all you're doing is recycling basic information, you're forgettable, essentially, and that's unfortunate. What stands out is perspective, story, and personality, the stuff that AI can't really replicate. Let's look at what's really happening with small channels. This is where most small creators get tripped up. YouTube doesn't give every upload equal attention, unfortunately. Instead, it runs tests. One video gets barely shown, another suddenly gets way more impressions than usual, then all of a sudden nothing again. And that's not random, it's actually the system experimenting. And here's the catch. When the algorithm decides to come back, it wants to see consistency. If your last test was about budget travel tips, and your next video is my morning smoothie, you've reset the learning curve immediately. Consistency isn't just posting every single week at the same time. It's actually making content that signals to YouTube, I serve this type of viewer every single time. And y'all do me a quick favor, if this is hitting home, give this video a like. It'll help YouTube show it to more small creators just like you, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Retention is the real currency right now. Yes, thumbnails and titles, they do actually matter, but YouTube cares even more about how long people stay, and retention is the core signal right now. Here's how it stacks. Thumbnails, that's going to earn you that first glance. The title opens up the curiosity gap, and then there's the hook, right? That first 30 seconds, that's what's going to convince them that you'll actually deliver on your promise for that video. And the body of your video pays off the promise with no wasted time. That's crucial. You don't need to create the perfect video. You just need every step to be strong enough to keep people moving forward with you in that video. And do that consistently, and you'll hit a tipping point where the algorithm will start to push your videos even further on its own, and it will become more predictable for you. Then there's the quiet zone where most creators quit. This is what it feels like in practice. You upload a handful of videos and a couple do okay, then silence, then no growth, no clear signal, and this can last for weeks or months or even longer than that. Most creators quit here. Instead of obsessing over analytics, use that period to actually sharpen your craft. Ask, did my title really match my hook? Did I pay off curiosity quickly? Did I give enough moments in the middle to keep people watching? These small tweaks during the quiet zones are what compound later, and these are the things that you need to continue to work on. Ensure that with each video that you're making, that you try to get better by 1% every single time that you make a video. There are 3 building blocks for small creator momentum that we're going to discuss now. The small channels breaking through right now almost always get these 3 things right. Miss even one of these, and you'll eventually just stay stuck in random experiment mode. But if you nail them all, YouTube finally starts treating you as a safe, reliable bet. The first step is to have a clear audience target. Stop trying to make videos that anyone could watch. That's not the move right now. When you make content for everyone, the algorithm doesn't know who to test your videos on. And that is just the reality. So for example, if one video is about personal finance, the next is a lifestyle vlog, and the next one is a cooking tutorial, you're going to confuse the heck out of the algorithm. YouTube can't connect the dots and who it should show your channel to, and it just won't have a clue, and then your videos won't get any views at all. Here's what you need to do. Pick one type of viewer and make every upload serve that person's journey. Train YouTube to say, whenever I see this type of viewer, this channel is a good recommendation. That's what you want at the end of the day. All right, number 2, consistent flavor of value. Value isn't just what you talk about, it's how you deliver it. Are you primarily entertaining, educational, inspirational? You need to choose a lane, right, in order to start seeing success. Let's say you're teaching personal finance. If one video is a funny skit, the next is a 40-minute lecture, and the next is a motivational pep talk. Even if they're all about money, YouTube can't categorize you. The viewer doesn't know what to expect either, and it just confuses every single person. Decide on your delivery style and stick with it. If you're an educator, be an educator. If you're an entertainer, double down on making it entertaining and engaging. Consistency and flavor makes it easier for both viewers and YouTube to understand why they should pick you. Don't forget this. And now let's talk about retention boosts. Getting the click is step 1, but keeping people watching is what unlocks distribution. You need intentional payoff moments sprinkled throughout. You need examples, reveals, visuals, transitions every 30 to 60 seconds. Think of your video like a road trip. If you don't give your viewers scenic stops along the way, they'll get bored and just turn around. A quick fix is to script with retention in mind. Don't just get your point across, actually map out moments where the viewers get something new, surprising, or rewarding. That's how you extend watch time and get YouTube to actually push your videos further. When you line up all 3 things that we just discussed, audience clarity tells YouTube who exactly you serve and who your content is for. Value consistency makes you predictable and recommendable by the algorithm, and the retention boosts prove you can actually hold attention. Do this across 20 to 30 uploads, and YouTube no longer treats you as a random test. You move from let's see if this sticks to this channel is a dependable source for this audience, and that's the shift from flatlining growth to compounding momentum. This whole game isn't about finding a secret hack or tricking the system. It's about working with YouTube exactly the way it's built to operate in 2025. Here's the real takeaway. Success on YouTube isn't about going viral once. It's about building a system that makes YouTube see you as reliable. And when you align with how the platform actually works, even small creators can punch way above their weight. To be totally honest, you'll still have flops. Even the biggest creators do. The ones who win aren't luckier. They've built the skill of keeping viewers engaged no matter what. All right, guys, if you found this video helpful, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time in my next video.